Thursday, November 14th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you, and I wanted to start off with a look at the camera up at the Cataloochee ski area. The snow flying this morning. Of course, that snow this morning is of the man-made variety. The snow guns are fired up this morning. And Cataloochee will open for the season today. Sugar Mountain actually opened yesterday. So a couple of ski resorts have now opened up for this 2013-2014 season. Temperature there near Cataloochee at 34. Look at that dew point way, way down there, 4 degrees. What a cold day yesterday all around the region. Had some icy winds still blowing around, and it felt more like a mid-January day. 48 the best you could do, even down in Columbia. 49 in Wilmington, some 40s in much of the rest of the Piedmont. Boone only hit 37 yesterday. These are current readings. Boone at 18, 27 Raleigh and Charlotte, 24 in Greensboro and Fayetteville, 25 down in Columbia. It's a cold mid-November morning. Kind of interesting up in the mountains this morning. You have a temperature inversion in some instances where some of the higher locations in the mountains are much milder than the lower locations. Look at Banner Elk at 36. It's also 36 in Seven Devils, 17 though up in West Jefferson. The radar very quiet out there this morning, no problems, and many, many miles back to the west it's very quiet. But what we'll see happen here is we have a little disturbance beginning to kind of emerge in this southwesterly flow, and that's going to bring us a chance for some rain by tomorrow night in North Carolina, maybe tomorrow afternoon in parts of South Carolina. Temperatures across the region, plenty of cold air to go around, even all the way down to the Gulf Coast region is cold. 36 in Mobile and Panama City, 27 in Natchez, Mississippi, and 27 in Montgomery, Alabama. But remember earlier in the week I was showing you those single digits in the northern plains. It's 30s and 40s in many of those same spots this morning as that Arctic air has moved from the northern plains to right overhead here in the southeast and in place here across the southeast, and it will continue to head to the east with time. So you'll see some of this milder air continuing to work on in here. We'll be well into the 50s in most spots today and tomorrow, maybe some 60s working in for sure as we get into the upcoming weekend. So that high pressure sliding out to sea, as it does so, it allows some milder air to gradually work into our region. Now you notice some rain spreading into the region later tomorrow as well. It looks like that disturbance will kick off some showers, and there's some projected rain amounts from the RPM model as we get into the course of late tomorrow and tomorrow night around the region. And again, I wanted to show you this very quickly here. Ski resort areas, Appalachian making snow, so is Beech Mountain. Cataloochee opening today. They'll be skiing on 6 slopes. And again, Sugar Mountain opened yesterday. Sapphire Valley and Wolf Ridge making snow whenever possible as well. All right, so here's what's happening in the upper levels. This is the European model for today. And the big trough that delivered all the frigid air, that's way out here now over the Atlantic Ocean. Here comes the next little piece of energy. Now watch by tomorrow evening. That's rippling through the southeast, enough to generate those showers I was mentioning. We go out to 102 hours. There's the next trough sliding through. That's going to drive a cold front through here by Monday morning. And I wanted to show you this as well. Another little disturbance maybe late next week before a big trough tries to dive in thereafter. And let me just kind of show you what it looks like at the surface. Here's the showers moving through Friday late afternoon and then Friday night across the region. And then here comes the next cold front, potent low over the Midwest. That might produce some severe weather over parts of the lower Mississippi Valley and the Tennessee Valley by Sunday. We'll see how the instability parameters line up. And then we go out to 108 hours. This is Monday morning. That's when the cold front's sliding through the Carolinas, so good shot of some rain coming up at times. Let me go back to Sunday. At times Sunday, just as that upglide kind of kicks in, and then the frontal boundary producing rain Sunday night into Monday morning. Thereafter, this is, we'll let that load. There you go, 120 hours. So this is Monday evening. Big Monday night football game coming up between the Panthers and the Patriots, and I think the rain will be gone in time for that Monday night football game, but kind of cool as that next batch of some cooler air begins to work in. All right, way out at 240 hours, there comes a big plunge of Arctic air on the European model. Let's compare that with the GFS, and it too has a big shot of cold air moving into the eastern part of the country around that time frame. That would be out next weekend, the weekend of the 23rd and 24th. So between now and then, I wanted to show you this final chart. This is Wednesday of next week, the 20th. And there's that next big area of high pressure up here in the northeast, and that is building down the eastern seaboard. That's a pretty cool setup for us for the middle parts of next week. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Everybody have a great day, and God bless.